Mature content warning. This computer software contains content that may be unsuitable for some players, including depictions of violence, sexual conduct, abuse, rape, mental illness, murder, discriminatory language, and suicide. This work does not in any way endorse or affirm criminal acts or violations of human rights. By continuing beyond this point, the user agrees he or she or they acknowledges the above, does not find such content described above offensive nor obscene, and is requesting this content as in good mental health.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel! And here we are again, to Hashihime of the Old Book Town. In the last episode, it turned very dark, and we lost our beautiful, bountiful baby. If you have not watched it, watch the previous episode, but spoiler alert, we lost Minakami, and I'm not actually here. Because, I've been trying to record this fucking episode for days, and I keep facing sound issues in all the recordings, and honestly I'm done. So we're just gonna be PNG today, okay? Hopefully in the next episode I can return. But basically, I played this episode before. Yes, controversial. This story is dark, so getting the first reaction would be best, but it seems that today was not the day, and frankly, I'm done. And we're recording it again. So I will try to keep most of the original content on the video. So if you're gonna see a face cam with my face there, that means that it's an original video. I'll probably still input some of my laggy reaction on the video because some of it I just feel like you need to see my reaction in real time because we shall see what's gonna happen today. I mean, spoilers. But anyway, I rambled long enough. Most of people will be already clicking off by now, but I'm here now, so let's do it. Thanks to the yelling back and forth with Kawase, I felt like I was back to my old self. Even without his help, I could probably persuade a madam or two. I pressed the doorbell and Madame quickly reappeared.
みなかみがお世話になりました。彼は本当に素直で優しい青年でした。あなたも気を落とさないでちょうだいね。
I will try, Madame. I will try.
はい。それでみなかみの手荷物を。手荷物の整理は明日。ご友人の方にお願いしているの。だからご遠慮しておくわ。ちょっと待ってください。私はその友人に頼まれてきたんです。自分の代わりに荷物整理してくれと。
Lying. We're lying now. Tamawari.
怪しいわ。
怪しいわ。Madame. Madame narrowed her eyes. Her tongue seemed to writhe like snakes.
こんな夜分に荷物の整理もありますか?
Oh, she. God, seriously. She's thinking that we're the killer. I mean, sure.
本当にごめんなさい。ただ、私の気持ちの整理も今ついたところでして。いいえ。今のあなたは冷静じゃないわ。ともかく。後のことは他の方に任せてありますから。
Yeah, I love the Madame's voice. Honestly, Madame has like one of the best voices in the game. Also, excuse myself, I am itching everywhere. She slammed the door shut. I immediately jumped at it and desperately beat against it.
お願いします。私は別にやましい気持ちは、そう、荷物に一切手はつけませんから、あげてくれるだけでいいんです。
Why? I don't understand what Samamori is looking for.
なおさら怪しいわ。
I know, right? Suddenly the light shuts off and I held back the urge to fall to my knees and smack my head against the door. Now I'll never be able to get in. I sighed and started to stagger my way back home, but then the kid appears and helped me. I'm betting that. Nice shoes. My black leather shoes continued to shine indifferently as I walked with my head lowered. That's black. It looks brown to my eyes. Minakami had given me these leather shoes when we came to the capital. Aww! Minakami! My heart. They were expensive ones from Ginza. I felt like as long as these shoes shine, I could never abandon my pride. Right. Wanting to go to Minakami's room had nothing to do with packing up his stuff. What I wanted to search for was my pride and self-respect. What? I suddenly heard someone calling my name. When I turned around to see where and who I was coming from, can't read. When I turned around to see where and who it was coming from, Nawashikun was there. He was wearing some school uniform's cap over his face, and for some reason he was smiling. I smiled back at him, but nothing came out except another tired sigh.
こんばんは、直しくん。ひどい雨だね。
皆さん、死んじゃったんだってね。
Okay, I think the female sounding voice runs through the family. Wait, I'm here for it. Also, Nawashikun, why are you happy that Minakami is dead? Suspicious! Yahashi!
ああ。
Ah.
残念だね。タマさん一人ぼっちになっちゃったね。
Oh, he jelly? You be jelly? You want me all by yourself? Kid. I'm not into kids. He was kind of creepy. I'm more... Yeah.
一人ぼっちじゃないよ。私にはたくさんの友達がいるからね。帝大生の川瀬くんに、陸軍軍人の花沢くん。それにそう、君もいる。
A lot of friends, sure. He has more friends than me.
じゃあ寂しくないね。
寂しくないというわけじゃないが。
This conversation is just confusing.
それじゃあおやすみなさい。
Oyasumi.
ところで直しくん、一つ頼みたいことがあるんだ。
何？
Nani?
水上の部屋に行ってとあるものを探してほしいんだ。
Very suspicious. But yeah, sure. Me, Tamamori, sure.
とあるもの？別にいいけど。探してきたら何くれる？
Anything you want.
オムレツライスをおごろ。美味しいカフェがある。
Omurice, really? He's gonna bring it to the cafe with a sick girl.
カルスピもつけてくれる？
Calspi. Everybody's freaking loving this Calspi. If you don't know what Calspi in this game is, it's basically Calpis. If you know Calpis. Calpis is really good.
もちろん安い。
Yes. And now she could have always been this talkative?
原稿を探してきてほしいのだ。私がいや、とある有名作家が書いた原稿で私の宝物なのだ。
Oh, it's his manuscript. Yeah, he lent it to Minagami. I forgot about that. Right. What manuscript was it? Was it the shadow one? The first one that we read, you know, Until Dawn thing?
ふーん。わかった。明日の朝も来るんでしょ？その時渡すね。
渡さなくてもいい。ただ、その原稿がどこにあったか教えてほしいんだ。
どうして？
Because Tamamori wants to know, you know, what Minakami did to it, I suppose. I don't know, I'm not sure.
ともかくだ。
押し入れの中にあったら探すの大変だな。
そんなはずはない。あいつが自宅で読むときは、机以外で読まんのだ。
Oh, Tamamori knows Minakami really well.
ふーん。
Damn, he's getting suspicious.
でも読んでなかったら？
Why wouldn't he read it? He must have read it.
だから、そんなはずはない。
Oh, Tamamori's like looking to the positive light here. Had Minakami actually read my manuscript, the answer would be clear. If I could not find Oh my god, I'm struggling to read these days, I don't know why. The answer would be clear if I could find out where it was. That was all I wanted to know.
変な人。
変な人?
え
Hey? Now she couldn't giggle. He twirled his umbrella and skipped into the Oizumi residence. In this one conversation alone, we probably talked more than we ever had before. It must have been proof now Shikun had opened his heart to me. Sure. No. His eyes look as if he found a new toy. Dun dun dun! When the streetcar stopped at Suido Bridge, my ride home was immediately swarmed by salarymen. The windows were clouded, obscuring the landscape around Suido Bridge. Minakami must have constantly felt this way whenever he came to Jinbocho. I blinked and suddenly there were no other passengers, and we're back to Imagination Land. When I looked around in confusion, the conductor was also gone, but strangest of all, the scenery outside had changed. When I turned back into the interior of the streetcar, Haruhiko-san and the frogman were calmly sitting there for some reason.
何勝手に現れてるんですか。
原稿を読んだか読んでないか、そんなに重要かね。
I know, right? Is it really that important? Maybe you haven't time yet, you know?
だから勝手に話を進めないでください。
I wonder what other people looking at him felt like, you know? He stared back at me. Being watched by someone like him was stifling, so I ended up turning away.
私にとっては重要なんです。
オラにはさっぱりわからんな。
僕にもさっぱりわかりません。
あの原稿に何か特別な意味合いでもあるのかね。
Annoyed, I smacked my knees.
早く幻想を解いてください。
Like, the imagination choose when you get out? Okay.
合点が行けばすぐにでも解放してあげよ
あの物語は地下室の怪人は未完なんです。
Oh, it is the phantom in the basement. Okay.
う。未完とは。
So? Unfinished meant there were still more left. Minakami reading my manuscript and then dying. And him dying without having read it had totally different implications. Why? Is that like anyone that read your manuscript gonna die? Cause Kawase is pretty much kicking and alive. I don't know.
それを知ってどうするんですか？だって水上さんは殺されたんでしょ？
殺されたんでしょ？
うん。水上くんの死は自殺ではないと君は言っていたはずだ。
どちらにしろ結末を知らずに死んだなんてかわいそうだな。
I glared at the frogman. He let out a yelp before he and Haruhiko-san disappeared. The next time I blinked, I was standing behind... Oh god, reading. I was standing between filthy salarymen again. Jinbocho, Jinbocho. Conductor announced lazily. Moving only my eyes, I look around and searching for anything out of the ordinary. My hallucination seems to have disappeared. I swallowed and let out a sigh of relief. Bum. When I got back to Umebachi though, the lights were on, even though it was way past closing.
博士？閉店とっくに過ぎていますよ。
玉森くん、君のお帰りを待っていたんです。
I forgot about this guy. God, Hikawa-san. He's really, putting all 10 knobs here to get, into Tamamori's good book. Professor was sitting politely behind the register. I had never sat that straight, even on my first day of work. Sure enough, as soon as Professor stood up, he fell back down.
大丈夫ですか？
大丈夫ですか？
ごめんなさい。足をつっちゃったみたいで。
And Professor, come on. Get your act together, my man.
3時間正座してたんですか？
ええ。いつお客さんが来るかもわからないので。
How nice of you.
すみません。気を使わせてしまって。
いいんですよ。 それにここに君が座っていたかと思うとドキドキして。
変態だね。Ian, there's no. Oh my god, Hikawa, you are. You sure are something. You sure are something.
ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい。気持ち悪くてごめんなさい。
Glad you notice. That is very creepy. Tamawari's like, what the fuck? I can imagine him like going back with his head and just like, you know. He really was creepy. Tell me about it. Perhaps noticing my unamused expression, he began to gather his strength. He looked like he would cry at any moment. Honestly though, I really have a thoughts for him, and I blame Saran and Ray all over.
長居してごめんなさい。僕帰りますね。
Gawa.
待ってください。
待ってください. Without thinking, I grabbed his sleeve as he was leaving. Ooh, how about I stay at my place? It's dark tonight. What the hell was I doing? But since I already grabbed his hand, I couldn't show him any more weaknesses.
少し付き合ってくれませんか？
Here it is. Your romance.
私のプライドを守るのに。
What? What the fuck?
そりゃあもう君は素晴らしい大作家様です。
He told him to be here just to praise him? Love Tamamori's energy, honestly. What the actual F? What is this? Is this like Hikawa's mission?
そうですか。
そうですか。
君の物語を見ているとまるで夢を見ているような影を追っているような心地がするのです。
そうですか、そうですか。
そうですか、そうですか。I love it. As Professor knelt, I sat down on my chair with a thud and inhaled his thoughts on my manuscript. When Professor sighed with, I could hear his admiration times 100. When he sighed with a, I could hear 200 times more applause. This was no longer Umebachi though. It was a room in a grand palace. And of course, I was wearing a splendid crown on my head.
最初の出会いは忘れもしません。だって店内に入ったら店員さんが床に突っ伏して原稿を書き殴っているんですから。
What a great imagery of myself. The king. You know. Thanks, Hikawa-kun. Thanks.
言葉遊びを得意とし、目と心を楽しませる夏季校舎。
Good at wordplay. The Until Dawn thing, I don't know. I personally don't think it was great, but sure.
そういうあなたは未号者だ。
恐れ多い。恐れ多いです、玉森くん。それに見てください。君が開いたこの幻想。
Such a weird couple, and I'm here for it. What the freaking happened to his clothes? What is that? What am I looking at? Professor stood up and twirled. He spread his arms out wide and went outside to the I can't read. He spread his arms out wide and went outside to the palace garden.
暁の透き通った青い光。うつらうつら瞬く星。ここは白髪小僧の蘭願国の宮殿でしょう。
How do you know that? Second of all, how do you see this? Is it all Tamamori head or what's happening?
え
Now that he mentioned it, it may have been similar. The flower garden, the fountain, the sky full of stars, even in the morning. I slowly took off my crown and carefully placed it on my lap.
僕は昔から類光や旧作のファンなのです。
旧作って夢の旧作？
はい。1915年に彗星のごとく現れた奇才作家、夢の旧作のことです。
For just a moment, I remembered Minakami's profile as he read Dokra Magra.
やはり僕の目に狂いはなかった。君も旧作に惹かれているんでしょ？
Don't we we don't like Yusaku, if I remember correctly. Because Nogra Tamamori was not a fan. He hates it. So, if he's comparing Tamamori with an artist that he doesn't like, maybe that's not a good thing, you know?
言葉にしなくともわかります。ああ、美しいな。
美しいな。
ここが白髪小僧の蘭願国で、その宮殿だとすれば、私が蘭願王ということですか。
でしたら私は赤オウムとなりましょう。
私をうつけでのんきでだんまりの蘭願王と見ていたのですか？
Sure. Are we role playing right now? I'm here for it.
いえいえ、とんでもありません。
あなたは赤オウムなどより詭弁家の青目じいがふさわしい。
君がそう望むのなら青目じいでも構いません。でも嬉しい。君がそこまで旧作を読み込んでいると。
Yoa, he's really optimistic here.
だからでしょうか。君の書く物語はどこかその旧作に似ているというか。
Oh.
勘違いするな。
I briskly walked towards him and snatched my manuscript out of his hands. The illusions faded at the same time and our minds returned to Umebachi though. Before my anger, Professor was frozen in shock. Then he smiled wryly at his hands as they held into nothing.
旧作に似ていると言ったのは3時のつもりだったんですが。
Well, I don't know. Being compared is not really, and telling your work is like someone else is also not very nice. But also, you know, it's a true critic, so.
独創性を求める作家に対し別の作家に似ているなんてどういう了見ですか？
Ain't alright.
そんなつもりは。ごめんなさい。
二番煎じとでも言いたいのですか？
How dare you? Me, a plagiarist.
違います。僕はただその。
一番煎じの茶がうまいと思うなら帰ってください。
I was going to turn around and slam the door, but I could easily picture Professor's frantic trembling. Yeah, I can see it too. How pathetic. I felt terrible. I was throwing a temper tantrum. I mean, in a way, I can understand why, though.
帰ってください。今日の私は機嫌が悪い。
帰ってください。
じゃあ、褒めてくれって言ったのは。
誰でもいい。
誰でもいい。Oh, the voice acting. I love it. I repeated that. I lay down. Even Professor would get offended and leave if I fell asleep.
玉森くん、少しだけ僕の身の上話を聞いてくれませんか？
Sure, I guess.
僕は浅草のとある酒造の息子なんです。人よりちょっと裕福で、お金だけはいつも持っていました。
Wow. Bragging. But you know, hi, sir. He kept on talking anyway. I lifted myself up as I cursed him in my mind. It wasn't like I was responding to the word money or anything. Not nobody. We love him. He's a mood.
ある日、いつも通り吾妻橋から隅田川を眺めていたら、
Professor Sorey, the vagrant came up to me. What happened to your eye? It plopped down into the river. Is that why you're searching the water?
ちょっと待ってください。一体何の話ですか？
Exactly. What kind of story starts with what happened to your eye? It plopped down a river. How do your eyes just like plop down a? I don't know.
僕が本を読むようになったきっかけのお話です。
Okay, sure. That's dangerous, young man. Still, I have to look for it. You won't find it. See, look. Your eye is right here. The fragrant showed me his clenched fist. I came down from the railing and meant to open his hand, but there was nothing in it. The man smiled and grasped my hand as we crossed Asuma Bridge together. Oji-san, Oji-san, why are you so dirty? Rude! What is this? What is this story, Professor? Oh, that's just how I am. Haven't bathed in a while. And you hold his hand? I'll give you money. Oh, sugar daddy over here. That's your precious money. I won't take a single cent. Sure, you won't. But I feel bad for you. And Hakase-kun is really missing a lot of social cues here. You're a good kid. When I handed him all the money I had, the man responded with a soft sigh. I should have talked to him more sooner. In that case, I'll grant you one wish. My eyes are bad, so I can't read books. I see. So please, tell me a story.
そうして語ってくれたのは地下室に住む怪人の話でした。
Dun. Wait, what? That's my story.
僕はそれ以来、怪奇小説、怪奇映画、怪奇談に陶酔し、今に至るのです。
Interesting.
目は大丈夫なんですか？
はい。昼間に10ページずつ、ゆっくり読んでいますから。
Wow. Dedication, that's dedication.
楽しいですか？
そりゃもう
But he read my manuscript quite fast, don't he?
あの時出会ったおじさんはきっと怪奇作家。あの人の作品を探すために僕は古今東西の本屋を巡り歩いていたのです。
はあ。
そこで僕は君に出会った。
Creepy music started. Why?
私？
君もあの不思議なおじさんにどこかで出会ったのでしょ？それは今日この原稿を読んで確信しました。
I thought our Phantom in the Basement book was in Minakami. I don't know. You know what? Don't question it. We don't question it.
だってこの物語はあの日、あの時聞いた物語と一緒だから。
Man, Hakase-kun, don't you learn? We just got mad at you for telling us that we may be a plagiarist. And then you literally saying this is confirming that. I don't know. You know what? I don't know.
そんなバカな。
ああ、神様は本当にいるんだ。僕にもう一度この物語に出会わせてくれるなんて。
Hakase is really kimochi warui, doesn't he? Somehow this was turning out much different from what I had expected.
帰ってください。私はそんな親父会ったことも聞いたこともない。
But it's kind of amazing for you to write something identical to someone, don't you think?
でも、だとしたらこの物語は一体どこで？
From my brain, so.
これは私の物語です。誰の影響も受けていないし、盗作でもない。
盗作だなんて思ってません。
そう言ってるようなもんでしょうが。そしてあれを見ろ。
The fuck is that? I was pointing at the door in the floor.
私はあそこにある扉を見てこの話を思いついたのです。
That's like a really bad place to put a door with a handle on the floor like that. Like you could fall very easily, don't you think?
ある日、あそこの戸が揺れているのが見えたんです。多分ネズミか何かの仕業でしょうが。
それで地下室に住む怪人を。
そうです。そしてよくわかりました。
Oof. That one more, let's not get violent. Also, this drawing is phenomenal. I love that. I love every second of it. I came up from behind the register and I walked right up and thrust my pen at him. Do not murder Tamamori. Hey!
貴様は私の原稿を盗み見、そしてお目目がどうしたとかいう奇妙な男の話をでっち上げた。
I mean, sure.
でっち上げてなんかいません。
いや違いない。
そんな。
私に運命を感じさせるようなことを言うのは 何かよからぬことを企んでいるからだ。
I don't know. I don't know. No commento.
違います。だって嘘なんかついたら嫌われちゃうじゃないですか。
God, Akase-kun is like really going strong. He's basically confessing by this point, don't you think?
何を企んでいる。
企んでなんか。あ、いや、企画ならあります。
And then he pounds on me and freaking tie me up, kidnap me and shit. He said as he pulled up a check from his side. Hello, sir! Fixed my gaze on it as Professor flashed his finest smile next to the check.
500円です。
Damn, boy. You're already flaunting that money, huh?
500円
Oh, he's always gonna break there, cute.
君の物語を出版社に持ち込みましょう。
Ooh.
え
That's a good deal.
本にしてもらうんです。
He's so excited. Look at his freaking crazy eyes. Crazy psycho eyes.
誰の金で。
With his, obviously, the 500 yen.
だからこの僕のお金で。
貴様はどうしてそこまで。
Kisamaga. Well, because he's obsessed. Look at him. Look at him. One look at him and you know.
言ってるじゃないですか。君の信者だからですよ。
Since when? You didn't tell me shit. You didn't tell me anything like that.
犬です。猿です。僕と書いて下僕と読みます。
And this guy, I don't know how to react to him. He's still my favorite though, because he's freaking funny, and this freaking obsession thing is growing on me, probably because of my bias with Choi Seran from Mystic Messenger, but still, I love it. Your dog? Your monkey?
君のためなら安いものです。
Damn, sir. Cha-ching, cha-ching! As long as it's for you.
そしてこれは僕のためでもあるんです。
Get off on it. For me. What a cherubly guy. Saying he was doing it for himself and finding joy in making someone else's dreams a reality. Up until now, there had been anyone who would say those kinds of words to me. If someone says that to me, I would like the immediate say like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna go to the bathroom and like bolt out of the freaking perimeter for like, I don't know, I never come back. That's me. That's me. But you know, if you look like freaking Soji, so maybe I'll stay. No.
さあ玉森くん、お手に取ってください。僕の気持ちをどうぞ。
Wow. Well, I guess we got a servant now. He held up the check with his both hands. 500 yen. If it were a bottle of coffee, I could buy 625 of them. Amazing that you can do that short math. If they were watered down, I could drink coffee 5,000 times. However, the moment it moved from Professor's hands into mine, the check felt awfully light. It was really nothing more than a scrap of paper. The same as manuscripts, newspaper, and books. If they were bound together, they could easily be blown away. Because they thought the material which is important is the value that people hold on that material. That felt a little ridiculous.
Ridiculous!
This class is ridiculous.
Very good.
I ripped the check to stretch and tossed it. Wow! Tamamori for once. Not going down for money, huh?
帰れ
Kaire!
玉森くん、
That's a Tamamori-kun.
これ以上私をバカにするな。
There was no way something so promising was real. I turned Professor around and pushed him as hard as I could. Honestly, I love the realism. Because, like, if people walked up to you and told you, like, he was obsessed and he would give you all his money, that he would become, like, your dog and your monkey, bro. As much as flattered as I would be, I would also be like, what the fuck, dude? And felt like that he was a serial killer or something. He grabbed onto the frames of the bookshelves to either side. He held himself back, looking
バ
desperate.
カになんかしていません。僕は君のことが。
Yes! Yes! Finally, romance!
黙れ想像し500円は救世軍にでも寄付して世に役立てろ
Are we? I love this. I love this game. I shoved him out of the rain. After that, I threw his unusual butter release umbrella on his head.
さっさと帰れその頭お大事にな
It's like the beginning of like a drama or something. I love it.
ああそのお気遣いありがとうございます
And I love him! He always seems like a positive light in like the weirdest way, and I love it. I love him. I slammed the door shut, cutting off the last syllable. The shop was finally closed. I slid down in front of the door and pulled out our silver pocket watch I just remembered I had. The shopkeeper was normally asleep at this hour, so it was my fault that the light in his room was on. Yeah, we were shouting.
すみません
Sumimasen.
いえいえ
Shopkeeper is so nice. Honestly, by this point, he's the only nice guy left, okay? Because Hikawa's freaking jet shit crazy. Hikawa is in love with Hanazawa. Hanazawa is, I don't know, suspicious. Same with the madame and the freaking kid. What's called Naoshi-kun. So, you know what, shopkeeper? Show us your face and let me judge you.
お客さんは大事にね
Okay, I will. Right, even Professor was a customer. The light of the shopkeeper's room turned off. He hadn't asked me about today or yesterday's sales again. Honestly, by this point, is he even looking for money? I don't know. I felt thankful for that. Probably because I was an awful human being, I mean. Yeah, you are. You kinda are, babe. Even watching Professor's critique was a proof I was a sore excuse of a human being. I mean, I guess. I was already looking for someone to replace Minagami. No. Don't say that. That is awful if you tried to do that. But Minagami was not like Professor at all. Come on. But he does. Oh, Minagami really likes Tamamori in his own special way. With his freaking weird coffee thing that he does about books. Critiques. What's wrong, Inky? What's wrong? Inky, come here. Come. Come here. Oh, this song. It breaks my heart. I lit a lamp to replace the lights I turned off on the first floor. The lamplight shouldn't disturb the shopkeeper's sleep. I thought as I slowly touched the books one by one, my footsteps not making a sound. When I blinked, what I saw was Minagami's profile as he read the book. Oh, my baby. The song is not helping my mood, honestly. This book, that book too. The notebook where he constantly wrote his impression was in his hand. He had never let me see his notebooks, but in the same way cavemen drew pictures of the animals they hunted, that was the only thing I had been thinking about. What? That's the only thing I had been able to think of that would be in there. However, the moment I opened that notebook for the first time at the morgue, my mind had gone blank. Those written thoughts were like love letters to each work. He wrote about which line he found beautiful, about which scenes he was crazy about. My heart, he's so sweet. He's such a freaking sweet guy, and I hate him. I was embarrassed. My heart. It would have been something more perverted if there had been. I refuse to read that. Why would you say that? It was so sentimental, and then you have to put that in the script. Okay. Tamamori. It would have been something more perverted if there had been some cement stains on the pages. But Minagami was pure to the end. That he did! He's so beautiful! We miss you! And what he'd written was composed out of love for each story. What he wrote about Kisaku, who I'm despised, was so long. So long. I could hide my shock at seeing Minakami's lifeless face a lot more easily than I could hide the shock from seeing the truth of that notebook. Why wasn't my name in there? Anything he loved about your story in that notebook is pretty sad. I don't know, my heart hurts. I'm both for both of them. My heart hurts. I hate it. I despised Kyusaku for a long time. Hell girl. Professor Inugami. The white-haired boy. Dogramagra. So you don't like Kyusaku. Same with Kawase, I guess. I had never seen Minakami look as amused as when he was reading those. I can't read. I guess I could say I hated Kyusaku because of how much Minakami enjoyed him. He was jealous. Oh my god. I hate it. I hate it. That Minakami's not here. I hate it. Oh my god. I guess I could say I actually wanted to draw that copy of Dr. Makra had given me the day before yesterday. I didn't have to say it. Even now, the same anger I felt welling up from the bottom of my heart when I saw Minakami's notebook hadn't stopped. It was ridiculous.
This class is ridiculous.
Very good.
I mean, the word ridiculous always reminds me of Draco Malfoy. I was jealous of a name named Kyusaku Yumeno, someone I didn't even know really existed or not. Plus, it wasn't as a writer. It was because he had been the only one to be able to captivate a man like Minakami. Sweet, because Minakami liked almost every book, but like captivating him because he read almost every book is something special, and I love that Tamamori felt that way. It just makes him like he treasured Minakami so much. The song doesn't make it easier too.
Tamamori-kun.
Shut the fuck up, Haruhiko. Haruhiko-san appeared from the darkness.
嘘はよろしくないな。
What? If freaking Haruhiko's gonna be like, you're not jealous of Minakami, like, or like you don't care about Minakami, I'm gonna be so mad at Namori because I'm gonna slap his ass.
嘘？私は何も嘘など。
You're so cute.
君も夢の旧作を愛していたはずだ。
Oh. I mean, Minakami did say, I think you would like this book. So Minakami probably deep down knows because he always paid attention to Tamamori. Oh my god, my heart, I can't. I want to end my life.
少女地獄、犬神博士、白髪小僧、そしてドグラマグラも、君はすでに独立している。
なんでそんなこと。
Well, he's you.
君がオラで、オラが君だからだ。
Exactly.
にゃっは。だったら仕方ないことですね。
Since no one was around, including Minakami, there was something I could say now. I loved Kyusaku too.
旧作が面白いのは物語の中に物語があることなんです。そういうのを入れ子構造って言って別に珍しい表現方法じゃないんですが、旧作の場合はその入れ子構造が読者の世界にまで及ぶんです。
うん。
だから読んでいるとあたかも自分に語りかけられるような気になってくる。読了したはずなのにどこかで物語が続いているような気がしてくる。それが旧作の魅力なんです。だから読んでいるとあたかも自分に語りかけられるような気になってくる。読了したはずなのにどこかで物語が続いているような気がしてくる。それが旧作の魅力なんです。
If you really like the book, why did you lie? Just say you like the author. Kawase has bad taste if like everyone around you liked the book except Kawase, so don't listen to him. Second of all, is this a reason why your story very similarly like Kyusaku? And that's how you became delusional, that you have written it yourself, because technically it's only a branch of the Kyusaku story that you imagine? Maybe. Conspiracy.
よく読み込んでいるね。
最新刊のドグラマグラは旧作の集大成です。物語の最後が物語の冒頭へと続くようになっている。
That is interesting.
まるでウロボロスだ。
ウロボロス。
ウロボロス？
Yeah, the snake that eats its own tail. I instantly returned to my senses. Been talking to pull myself together, but I heard another term I didn't understand, despite it coming from my own mind.
っていうか、春彦さん、あなた一体何なんですか？
しがない君の幻想だよ。
そうですよ。
そう
僕た
ですよ。
ちは玉森さんの幻想です。
帰る男は黙ってろ。
I murmured as I the song's end. I murmured as I walked around Haruhiko-san. When I peered into his large glasses, his face didn't even twitch.
何かね。オラに言いたいことがあるなら、はっきり言いなさい。
はっきり言いなさい. Well, even this was possible, I suppose. Compared to Hyde, the other personality of the main character in Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, Haruhiko-san seems to be much more intelligent and wise. He probably wouldn't be bothered by me walking around him for a while either. Oh, what the fuck?
私の幻想なら、こうして話している会話は他人に聞かれないということですね。
Well, they can probably hear you if you talk in real life. Just saying.
君が変人扱いされることはない。
Or, again, this is from your mind, so you're just reassuring yourself it could not be true. I don't know. Genuinely, by this point, I don't know. The idea of those prosaic thoughts looking out into the world was scary enough. Yeah, pretty much.
ならいいんです。もう、変人扱いされるのは嫌なんで。
Poor boy. He's just very imaginative, Let him be his creative self, people.
春彦さん？
Yo, what the? His round glasses reflect the sound of the rain. What the fuck is that? He got nice hair. What's with the mask, though? When I turned around and followed his gaze, there was a man standing there. He had no umbrella and was wearing a fanny mask. The man I had heard about somewhere opened the door to my bedsito. I froze, dumbfounded. Is this imaginative or not? Also, his hair give me basically Tamamori's hair, like very bad hair kind of thing. So, if he's a fraction of his hallucination, I'm not surprised. That mask is ugly though, just saying.
閉店してますが。
What a creepy mask. I didn't know how much about Noah, so I wasn't sure what emotion the one he was wearing represented. Anger? Confusion? I don't know. Only that it was a creepy Noah mask.
おい、聞いているのか？
聞いてる何か? The eyes on the mask were wide open, so I wasn't sure which one of us were more shocked. Sorry. Had he come in to get off the rain? If it all was possible, I wanted that to be the case. If you want to rest, you should. But you can't stay here. I'm going upstairs to bed. As soon as I was about to do just that, he slowly stretched out his leg. Oh, he's so cute. Hi! When his pace seemed to suddenly quicken, I moved behind a bookshelf. His footsteps were soundless, as though he was moving across clouds. Okay. This is the time where you bolt out of there! Get out, call the shopkeeper, I don't know, do not be near this man. Then the man came right up to me, looked straight at me through the bookshelves. Get out.
玉森くん、逃げなさい。
Thank you, Haruhiko.
え？
早く。
Hayaku, from where? Without a word, I quickened my pace towards the exit. Honestly, this also gave me anxiety, like, oh god. The man began to move behind the bookshelf in sync with me. He came on the shelves before me and blocked my escape route with his large body. Lightning illuminated the black silhouette. My late father must have felt like this when he came across that bear. I let out a scream that was something between a laugh and a cry as I ran by the man and out into the rain with nothing but the clothes on my back. Wow, my hallucination is going crazy today! When I looked back to check, the man was hot on my heels. I just barely managed to jump over a puddle. That's when I tripped, dirtying my hands and knees. Whoa, this is suddenly getting intense! I jumped into an alley with the giant would probably be able to get through and fled towards Hakusan Street. The town was as silent as a grave. I wanted to run away somewhere bright, even remotely bright. Go to Kawase, come on! I ran around wondering if there were any shops open, but everyone was fast asleep. Then again, yeah, Kawase's house I think is pretty far because you need to ride a train through it, right? My feet shattered from the cold. Oh, poor boy. That was the Phantom, without a doubt. The giant of Jinbocho. The giant over 6 feet tall. But why?
なんで怪人が私を
Honestly, I'm so confused. Is this real or not? I ran like mad until I reached Suido Bridge. Oh no, is there a re-die? Kawase? Is that you? That's Kawase. I'm betting my money that that's Kawase. I was trying to get to the police station that lay ahead. When I found myself blocked by that figure, my legs gave out.
何なのだ一体貴様は一体何なのだ
Kisama. The man swiftly turned around and, despite the rain, removed his hood.
Tamamori.
Oh! Well, it's not Kawase. But it's Sanazawa, sure. Two peas in a pod.
花沢
His eyes is black. Editor Vaughn, zoom in. His eyes is black. Streetcar drove by behind me, and the metal bridge creaked. Blinded by the light, Hanazawa put his hood back on. The sound of people and voices came out of the station. Once they had passed out, the voices were just a whisper. Hanazawa finally began to speak.
どうした
Tosta. Oh god, his voice though. Hello, sir. What a calming voice he had. I know, right? I moved my mouth to tell him what happened, but nothing came out but foam.
傘はどうした風邪をひくぞ
Oh, baby. You're evil, but you know, if I die in your hands, I'll die a happy man.
傘はにゃ
Yeah.
何かあったのか
I was being chased by a monster, babe. Hanazawa approached me and held out his hand. When I weakly grabbed it, he pulled me up with an immense strength. Oh, sir! Oh! God, I love him.
おまわりに行くのだ私は今
今
I gave up continuing my sentence. I couldn't bear Hanazawa's gaze as he listened to me without speaking.
また幻覚を見たのか
Alright. He knew, apparently.
幻覚じゃない今度のは本当に幻覚じゃないのだ夢でもないそんな目で見ないでくれ
Hanazawa was the only one I didn't want thinking I was a lunatic. He had probably heard people talking about me behind my back countless times. Still, I didn't want to lose the person who had called me his little brother. When I ran my troubled gaze across the river, I felt like I was being swallowed up, and it started to scare me.
場を移すか
Let's relocate. What are you? Well, he's from the army, but come on, that's not how you say things. Let's move to a more quieter place. You say that, not let's relocate. Ooh, creepy. This is like the place that you'll die. Honestly, if Hanazawa's evil, I'm just saying it right now. Before anything happened, I called it. After that, we walked about 30 steps and relaxed on the overpass at Suido Bridge Station. I wrung out my sleeve. The dripping water made me nauseous.
どうして花沢はここにいたんだ
水上の死の理由について考えていた
陸軍がか
いやこんななりのまま出てきたがただの友人のよしみだ弔い方法を探してると思ってくれ
弔いかそれ私にも手伝えないかな私は水上の死を自殺とは思っていないのだ昨日までニコニコしていたやつがドボンと死ぬはずがないそもそもあいつは仏教徒だきっとこれは自殺に見せかけた他殺なのだ
You know what? I'm not religious, so I'm not gonna make a comment on it. But, I don't know. Suicide is a hard thing. I don't think anyone can predict exactly when someone had those thoughts. Even if they're happy before, it can always go downhill so fast. So, I don't know.
黒幕がいると。
そう、それに私は怪しい男を知っている。この神保町に近頃不気味な怪人が出るのだ。実は私はさっきそいつに追いかけられてここまで。
I got here. There's no way he'd believe such a thing. Yeah, I mean, like, it's kind of hard to believe when you hear that from someone. Second of all, he could be the killer. You know, those black eyes that we saw before. Just saying. I smacked the back of my head against the wall, wanting to take back what I said.
ごめん、聞かなかったことにしてくれ。
I think there was a time in my life I also felt similar, like being chased, but not a phantom, being chased by myself, which is pretty scary at itself. Imagine being chased by yourself and everything moving like in 5 times speed. And the only thing I can like get rid of the feeling of everyone is just being stuck in the corner and just sit there until it went away. So yeah, I don't know what it's called. I never got it diagnosed and it just disappeared one day. So I don't know, but I'm guessing if we're talking about like mental illnesses and not like a real phantom here, that's probably what Tamamori you like going through. Maybe.
俺は信じるぞ。
Really? Even I have a hard time trusting him.
心当たりがある限り、片っ端から探っていこう。
花沢
Hanazawa! Same. I reached into Hanazawa's mantle and took his hand.
梅鉢堂来てくれるか。私の寝床に怪人が潜んでいるかもしれんのだ。なあなあ、来てくれるか。
The music. I love Hanazawa just like turns into like this fighting, feels like RPG music. Also, I wish Tamamori just hugged him, but you know, cute though that he's asking like, you know, a little brother. I love him.
言ってやろう。
言ってやろう。
その幻覚、俺が叩き切ってやる。
He's so sweet. I love him. Hanazawa is so sweet though. Like, if he's not the killer, he's being really sweet right now.
ここが梅鉢堂か。
Yep.
扉が閉まってる。
I had flung those doors open and run out.
室内に隠れているかもしれない。
安心して眠れそうか。
He had searched every corner for shadows for 30 minutes. The song is back! Oh god, I love this song. It makes my heart aches. Bathroom, the back of the shop, my room on the second floor, but the man wasn't there. That was why I couldn't relax.
梅鉢堂は鍵がないのだ。また押し入られるかもしれん。
Please sleep together with me tonight, Hanazawa-kun.
もう少しだけここにいてくれないか。
気が済むまでいてやろう。
Aww, I love him. He's so sweet. Marry me, Hanazawa. What a reliable guy. When I turned to him with my hands clasped together and my eyes watering, he had nodded questioningly. Aww, he's so sweet. Oh my god, if Hanazawa died after this, I'm gonna be so mad. Because apparently everyone that's being nice to us just die like Minakami. You know what? With that being said, then freaking Akashi's gonna die too.
俺もお前とは二人きりで話をしたかったから。
Confession time? Oh my god, I'm so popular.
私もだ。デートに来てからお前はどうしているかとずっと考えていた。なのにカーセのやつ。
Love the guy.
さっきも言ったが、お前らのことは川瀬からよく聞いていた。俺の方から会いに行くべきだった。さすれば、水上にも会えただろう。
I know, right? Why didn't you? Why didn't you?
後悔している。
I mean, understandable. Hanazawa said, remembering Minakami as he looked up at the top of the bookshelves. It was because Hanazawa was older, but it hadn't been his nature to boss us around when he wanted to do something. He always put Kawase and I first, and he lowered his head in shame to cover for whatever bad thing we did. Knowing us probably a lot. There had been time when I internally hated that. Among us was the well-behaved and modest Minakami, my sweet angel. Must have been the only one Hanazawa didn't have to worry about. Whenever I saw him give Minakami a book he couldn't read to me, I would get jealous of the both of them. I wondered how Hanazawa viewed the days we spent in the countryside. When I stared closely at his Bible, he looked down on me and spoke.
帝大にある本も水上は読破したんだってな。
That he did.
ああ、この梅鉢島の本だって読み尽くしたよ。
さすがというか、相変わらずというか。
そしてついには一冊寄贈してくれた。
なんという本だ。
ドグラマグラ。
ドグラマグラ。
夢の旧作か。あいつらしい。
お前も旧作を知っているのか？
ああ。読んだことはないが、最近友人がドグラマグラを読んでいた。怪奇好きのお前ならとっくに読んだだろう。
旧作なんて読んだことない。私はどちらかというとルイコのような伏線のあるミステリが好きだからな。
Lying! What did we learn? What did we learn? No lying!
そうか。
どのみち本読みなんて暇人の趣味だ。
God, I swear.
嫌に自虐的だな。
Self-effacing? What the fuck is that? I don't know. I was the one who had brought up Kisako. I didn't even want to talk to Hanazawa about him. As soon as I looked away, the conversation reached its end.
さて、俺は帰るぞ。今夜も冷える。暖かくして寝ろよ。
How about you warm myself? How about you warm me instead? That's what I was gonna say, but it's called out warm myself. Because I'm a dumbass.
待ってくれ。浅草に帰るのか？
いや、研究所に戻る。
ずうずうしいお願いだが、今夜私もそこに泊めてもらえないだろうか。今夜の梅鉢島はどこかおかしい。
Off the creepy music. Are you telling me that we're still not done with the freaking giant thing? Come on.
今のお前は疲れている。明日になれば悪夢も覚めるだろ
う。花沢。
A dream. A hallucination. That's what all it was to everyone after all.
一箇所だけ探していないとこがある。
Don't go to the shopkeeper's room! I'm so done with this. The moment he opened that room, the moment we end this episode. I muttered hesitantly. If that didn't make him turn around, I had no intention of saying anything else.
どこだ?
I knew Hanazawa wasn't a heartless person. Oh, there. Okay, I'm fine with that. I headed to the door that went to the basement. When Hanazawa pulled the handle, his body just shook. The door didn't budge at all.
鍵がかかってるな。
なんだ、ただの貯蔵庫か。
いや、内側から鍵がかかっている。
内側？
There certainly didn't seem to be a keyhole.
でも鍵がかかってるなら安心だ。
ここは探さなくていいのか。
At least offering.
ああ。
念には念を入れるべきだと思うが。
So how are you gonna open it? How? Hanazawa said as he smoothly pulled out his sword. Oh, sexy. Illuminated by the light of the lamp, the blade shined brightly. Hanazawa held it up gallantly and began to saw around the handle.
なんだそのおかしな刀は。
友人が考案したノコギリ軍刀だ。まさかこんなところで役に立つとは。
Saw sword? What?
変な友人だ。
He removed the handle. Wow! Amazing. Also, the shopkeeper would be mad. Come on. With the handle.
っておい！さすがに店主に怒られる。
Oh yeah, I know, right? I kind of forgot that, we don't own the place. Poor shopkeeper. He didn't get any money. He keeps spending on Tamamori's weird wants, and now you're breaking his property. Poor guy.
後で陸軍が保証してやる。
Oh, that one. What a convenient title he had. Damn. Don't go there. Guys, don't you ever watch a horror movie? Do not go. to the dingy basement. We stayed up, wait until morning, with the police. Then we go down there. You know, don't do this. Don't be dumb. Don't be dumb. I couldn't see the bottom. It was pitch black. A cold air chilled my feet. When I lowered the lamp into the darkness, it illuminated a part of a path that continued into the unknown. Yo, what the hell is like the shopkeeper is hiding down here? Sus. Honestly, I think it's just like the shopkeeper's place, or like he's stressed off the house or something. Like, you know, I thought it's anything special, right? Come on. Like, who wants to bet that there'll be the shopkeeper at the end of the road and we're gonna finally see the shopkeeper's face? And whether he's the giant that everybody's talking about or not. Because, you know, we never saw his face before. I raised my hand again and I looked around the bookstore. The world hadn't changed. The scene spreading before me was unbelievable enough to give me that sort of doubt, though. This is a bomb shelter? Doesn't look like it. Same, get out of there!
なぜだこの下に人がいるとは思わんのか
Well, if someone is there, I wouldn't want to. Well, you know what? I have Hanazawa. He got a freaking saw sword or whatever. I guess it's better than me being alone, but I don't know. Get out of the house, wait till morning, bring up some other guys too as well. I don't know.
だが、人が登ってこられる高さじゃない。
Well, if it's a giant, I don't know. You know what? I want to out myself from this story. I'm just like confused at everything. There were no stairs either. If I went down there, I would be able to come back out. Same went for Hanazawa.
ならば椅子を下ろせばいい
Smart. Without getting an okay, Hanazawa lowered a stool in the basement. Then he readily jumped down to darkness, which was at least 10 feet deep.
おい、花沢、勝手すぎるぞ。
Tamamori is like, I'm not going down there, but you can't leave me either. You know, the every dilemma. I love it.
お前も来い
Okay, babe. Only if you hold my hand. Hanazawa had taken the lamp. When I looked around, the shop had become excessively eerie. As soon as I hesitantly lowered my legs, Hanazawa reached out from below with both hands.
足乗せるぞ。
Are you gonna catch me? Oh my god.
ああどんと来い
I wish they gave us a drawing here. It'll be cute. My hand slipped and I was swallowed by the hole. Hanazawa easily caught me in his arms and gently set me down like I was a baby. Oh, he's so strong. Hi, sir.
すまん。
しかしなんだここは
I don't know. I don't think you should look for it again. This is not your house, guys. It could just be like the shopkeeper's like mysterious sex dungeon or something. I don't know. You don't want to look for it, okay? I looked up, but I knew there was no way my hands could reach. It was so high I would have jumped from the top of the stool to actually reach the hole. I couldn't believe I willingly stepped foot into a place like this. It's okay, we have Hanazawa. He can carry us up.
この店はいつから建っている
I don't know.
さあ、聞いたこともない。でもこんなのただの家にはありえないよな。
The air was damp. I knew I could never say it out loud, but there was also a familiar stench of the shopkeeper.
よーし。花沢。
I love the energy. Same. That's me. Tamamori. Honestly, Tamamori is the only relatable character in Horror Story. It's really basement. Let's not go down there. Let's go back up and go somewhere else.
この異臭はどこから来るのだろ
手だから勝手に進むなよ。
Hold him, Tamamori. Hold him like your life depends on it. Hanazawa was the one in charge of the lamp. If I didn't follow him, I'll be left alone in the darkness. When I reluctantly started to follow, a glare on my face, he suddenly stopped and touched the wall.
う見ろ玉森これは人が爪で引っかいた跡だ
Oh my god, the shopkeeper's a freaking werewolf. Oh my god, or is this like going to like Hakoki kind of thing? You know, where they end up like, I don't know. Hakoki was like zombie, right? Are they like the undead or something? I don't remember. If you never played Hakoki, you totally should. It's beautiful. I love that game to bits. I lifted my chin and narrowed my eyes and hesitantly looked at Hanazawa's fingertip. There were stretch marks carved into a stone wall. I saw this was no laughing matter after all. I love it!
怖いなら一人で帰っていいぞ。
Bitch, didn't you know I had a hard time jumping down? You think I can go back up ourselves without a lamp? What are you talking about?
だからランプだけは返してほしい。
Surprisingly, he handed me the lamp without a fight. Hanazawa pulled out the rod the length of his palm and turned it on. When he did, the tip flickered, then illuminated the darkness far ahead. It was like a sword made of
携
light.
帯ランプと言ってな。これも友人の発明だ。
A flashlight.
物好きな天才もいたものだ。
He's like rushing to just answer and leave like as fast as he could.
いつか合わせてやる。それじゃあな。
一人でも行くな。
If Hanazawa died, I'm gonna be mad. I grab his sleeve.
こんな時に言うのもあれかもしれないが、お前結構勝手なところあるぞ。
That one was like grabbing all the cards that he could right now.
年上だから仕方ないかもしれないけど、幼年学校に行った時もそうだ。私たちに何の相談もなく。
なんだいきなり。
私に嫌なところがあれば直す。だからお願いだ。戻ろう。
Good job, Tamori. Even if I know I was talking about something totally off topic, but if I stopped Hanazawa, so any reason was fine.
花沢、頼む。
こんな俺にしたのはお前だぞ、玉森。
Another confession? Oh my god, that's so popular today. When he saw my troubled face, Hanazawa suddenly smiled. He hid it immediately, but I had a feeling he was enjoying this. My heart!
今だから言えることがある。俺もお前の書く物語が好きだった。
Don't say that! It's like someone is saying that he's gonna die, so don't say that. These boys. Honestly, why is everyone confessing to me today? First it was Minakami, then he died, then we got Hikawa, and now we got Hanazawa. Like then Hanazawa never said a word when he listened to my stories. He would just cross his arms and quietly listen to Kawase's insult, while Minakami would smile and say, I thought it was interesting. Ah! My sweet boy, Minamina!
俺も水上と同じ感想だった。俺が陸軍科学研究所なぞ怪しいところに流れ着いたのも全部お前の責任だ。
You're so sweet.
私？
聞かせてくれただろう。
A story of the past. Hey everyone, I finished a new story. Enough already. It's about the strongest weapon ever thought up. The Shiburiyama bomber. Shiburiyama bomber? Our neighborhood? It's a battle weapon put together by military intelligence. I think it's great. Are you stupid, Minakami? It's dumb. You think so too, right, Hanazawa?
背炙り山、いいと思う。
いいよな。
The entirety of Shiburiyama was plated in silver. It would drop bombs reflecting the sunlight as it melted into the sky. But now it was just a child's fantasy. Of course, there was no way an aircraft that heavy could fly. Well, bitch, wait for until a few years later.
陸軍の教育は退屈だった。剣術も砲術も何もかも。玉森がいれば。そう考えたこともあった。
Just boys. Why are you all confessing to me like this? I can't take it. But please go on.
そんな時に今の友人に出会ったんだ。
じゃあその人に誘われて陸軍科学研究所の第三課地学的事項研究に携わっているのか。
本当に覚えが早いな。
Only things that interest him, you know, despite Kawase being a bitch, he really knows Tamamori really well.
高なる単語には強いのだって勝手に先に行くな。
I love that. They're just like having a conversation and freaking Hanazawa was just like while walking and then we're like, wait, don't go. We had like this super fun conversation. Who says you can go?
背炙り山は敵地に着く前に自壊する。確かそんな最後だったよな。
ああ。
自壊の知らせを聞いた4人の研究者たちはやはりと心でうなずきつつも悔しがるふりをした。
奇跡を信じた研究者たちの愚かな話だ。
だが自壊に至ったのは研究者たちのせいではないと。
え？
お前に知識がなかったからだ。
True.
それが背炙り山が大破した本当の原因だ。
確かにあの頃の私に飛行機の知識はなかった。今もあるとは思えない。だがそれとこれに何の意味が。
あの時お前に足りなかったのは知識だ。そして今のお前の物語には恐怖が足りない。
You hadn't even read it, yet he was spot on.
ここで恐怖を体験すれば川瀬も喜ぶ物語が書けるんじゃないか。
What a way to motivate someone.
川瀬から聞いたのか？
At that moment, I was certainly feeling fear. Stench, the nail marks, the chill, the darkness, and the hot savior in front of me.
私も行く。
何かあれば俺が叩き切る。安心しろ。
When I gave him a helpless smile, Hanazawa smiled at me again. I could understand how he was enjoying the situation. Probably enjoy you clinging to him. Hanazawa, I could cling to you without the context of being in a creepy dungeon. And if he did see the monster, Hanazawa would probably back down. Would probably not back down. Oh my god, I can't read. Maybe I really did plant up the seeds of curiosity in Hanazawa long ago. Even so, that simple interpretation was basically just passing the blame to me. He had been an adventurer since way back, totally uninhibited. No one could ever imagine it from the way he looked, but he was an adventurer. I was probably the only one who knew that. Hanazawa suddenly stopped in his tracks. After turning 2 corners, I saw a door ahead, but the stench was growing stronger, and even darkness seems to be getting deeper. It may have been an enticing fragrance or for flies or any other insect that liked strong smells, but to me it was like a signal of some unseen danger. No one needs to tell me that was going any further was strictly forbidden.
残念、何もなかったな。
行くぞ。
行くぞ。
残念だな。本当に残念だ。引き返すしかあるまい。
I love that body. Hanazawa stepped forward anyway. I used my whole body to block him.
地下室を探せと言ったのはお前だろ。
まさかこんなになっているとは知らなかったのだ。
Same.
十分。私は恐怖した。だからもう。
Suddenly, I heard something behind me. Hanazawa stared beyond me, his expression unchanging. Wasn't the situation way too familiar? With what? Hesitantly, I turned around. Yo, bro. That was the moment you bolt out of the fucking place and get out of there. Come on. Who's not scared? Even if it's just not a person, that's just a mask hanging, I would still be scared. And I would still leave. Run! What are you doing? A white no mask floated from the abyss beyond the open door. Fear was difficult to describe. It had a freaky shape, as if it had been born from the darkness. I mean, yeah, look at it. Look how big the face is. Come on. He turned his white face and suddenly sank into the black. That's the moment where you guys get out of there. Get out of there. It's not chasing you, so just get out of there. What are you doing?
まさか行かないよな。
Hanazawa switched the portable lamp to his other hand and pushed me to the side. Still silent, I ended up grabbing his waist and fell to my knees. Oh, this is exciting.
やめてくれ。今のはきっと私の幻覚だ。
俺にも見えたぞ。
じゃあ、二人しておかしくなったのかもしれん。
Love that. There was no way it was human. It had the freaky shape of an ogre.
例えばの話をしよう。今の偉業が心優しきものだったとして、お花が大好きで、子供が大好き、蝶よ花よと繊細な乙女だったとしよう。
It seems like this. I love Hello. Oh god, I love him.
なあ、よく考えろ。直感を大事にしよ
う。なら、お前は何を感じ取った？
にゃ。
Yeah. I thought he was going to kill us. I didn't think he could fight it. Instead of saying that, I tightly held onto Hanazawa's waist.
頼むよ、花沢。
言っただろ、俺が叩き切ると。
He was an idiot! A real idiot! Fuck Did he get it? Did he sense it? There was no way a human could have gone against a freak like that. Hanazawa finally kicked me off. Then he ruffled my hair like he always do and jumped into the darkness. Don't die, Hanazawa! Either way, this was the end. The freak was haunting me. There was absolutely no way I'll be able to escape this darkness, especially alone now that Hanazawa left me. Thanks, babe. You're really just breaking all the scary protocols. Hanazawa had also thought about that. Tightly gripped my lamp and ran after him. Like an idiot. Oh my god. Okay.
これって本棚か?
Told you, it's just probably the shopkeeper's place. Don't know about the mask guy, but still. Nasty. I guess what they're smelling was books, maybe? There are numbers of books lined up on them. God, I don't know if this is lagging or is it like this. Among them were even cans that had already opened, proof that it had something been living here.
まるで犬のような異形だな。ここは巣穴と呼ぶにふさわしい。
Dog-like creature. It could just again be the stash of the shopkeeper, guys. Don't be mean.
夜な夜な地上に上がっては物を盗んで働いているのだ。違いない。
嫌に貧乏な異形だな。
Hanazawa noted calmly before suddenly stopping. He held the portable lamp in his mouth and pulled out his sword. Oh my god, he's a maniac. A white mask was peering at us from the end of the bookshelves. Seeing him for a second time, my fear had dwindled, but he tilted his head with a creak and staggered towards us, straightened himself up. He said he was 6 feet tall. He was easily taller than Hanazawa. Standing there was a giant almost 7 feet tall. Hanazawa spat the portable lamp into his mouth. He grasped his sword in his both hands and pointed the tip at the monster. Beat him, Hanazawa! Surprised, the man instantly stopped moving. When I swung the lamp, the light reflecting off the sword became even more distorted. Perhaps afraid of the light, the man retreated little by little. Was he timid? I suddenly felt like smiling. That's when Hanazawa swung his sword down at an immense speed. I wasn't sure if we win or lose, but this wasn't a competition. In that moment, though, I saw certain defeat.
Hanazawa!
The monster's arm had struck Hanazawa's body faster than Hanazawa could strike his. He hit a bookshelf, the blow causing old tattered books rain down. The monster's arm slipped through the rain of books and grabbed Hanazawa's arm. He snatched the sword away from Hanazawa fast enough to break his fingers, and then he slashed into him from the side. Episode and I don't want to do it anymore. It was a gruesome sight. The left hand of Hanazawa had put up to protect himself was cut off. That one, yeah, it looked pretty cut off. He stopped the sword with the palm of his right hand, which was now barely attached. No, that one strike, I felt no intelligence or emotion. To a common soldier, that must have been the most frightening kind of attack. Before you try to flee, there's a moment you pray to live. Hanazawa's thoughts were literally cut off.
Hanazawa.
And with that, everyone, we're gonna leave it right there. I can't stand another moment of this. My heart is palpitating, my throat hurts, and This is one cliffhanger. You know what? This is bitch for me to do, but I'm leaving it there. The camera's cut off because my cat just sat on it, but I'm leaving it there. hope you hope you rest well tonight. Thank you for watching, cause I'm gonna also suffer with you, okay, for next week, okay? The camera's not moving, but it's fine. I'm gonna suffer until I know what happened next. But right now, I don't want to know, and I don't want you to know. Well, you can always find other whatever, whatever. Bye, bye.